2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the second round of the Travelers Championship. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. And Rich, as we dig into this second round, our featured player is leading the pack as the round begins.
He's got a one-stroke lead heading into this round, and it'll be fun to watch to see if he can't hold off the Nurs and the rest of the pack to claim victory.
Let's go out to the first hole.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
going with pitching wedge here. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Oh, this is tracking. It's tracking. Come on.
And just a tap in left for par. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Well, they can't all be good. Time now to go down to the course, and John has an update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 5th.
Good shot shape, this one. A fade ball flight. Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range.
Just off the fairway in the first cut.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
Yeah, this one's going long out the rough.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. A par putt coming up. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Teeing off here on the 3rd.
could not be more perfect.
This is about a 120-yard shot. That's a missed green. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Okay, setting up from 12 feet away.
Trying to save par here.
Man, that was close. Okay, that's a bogey, and the lead diminishes. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. All right, John, what do you have for us?
Well, I'm on the second hole. Tony Finau's prepping his next shot.
So standing over this one from the second cut. Just didn't drop.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. Five wood is the choice. Might not have enough out of the rough on this one. That is deep, deep rough. He really played that one well out of the rough. On the green, but a ways to go. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This is going to move pretty significantly left to right.
Pacing is such an important part of putting. It was off right there. Three feet remain. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
Hole 5 is a par 3.
A rough double bogey in the last hole. This hole is really tough now.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Great putt. This is his second shot. He's 2 shots back. And he needs this to save par. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? And John, what does his lie look like down there?
Well, they're in the deep rough here, but they ended up with a pretty favorable lie considering.
Oh, sit. Hang in there. A relief for this player. It stayed out of the rough. Yeah, this one's missing left.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
And a par putt awaits him. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
Teeing off here on the 7th. This one appears to be fairway bound. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
This is a 9-iron on the way.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Wow, that had no chance. Hitting 4. 3 shots behind the lead. Needs this one for bogey. Okay, on to the next. After that hole, he falls back to 3 under. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3. Five-iron on the way.
Yeah, right-hand side of the green.
Not a green in regulation. That's a tough one.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Five feet to the cup. And that drops. That's now back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
This hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
What happened?
I don't even know where this is going. It might be going off the golf course.
2 under for the event.
Roars going up around the golf course.
you really got to hit the green there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Here's Lydia Ko. Oh, that is a touch of class from the sand.
Okay, here we are again, back live. Henny, what can you tell us about the lie in the sand?
The bunker has not been kind to him, Andrew. This is really nasty.
This will be a challenging putt from this distance. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Not a very easy one here. It's moving to the left on its way down the hill.
Looking good.
This one looking good. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. Now to the par 4 10th.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Hey guys, we are down here checking in with the Canadian Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 13th.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Staring down a very long putt here. Ooh, that was close. Here's a par putt. Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and he is currently in a tie for 8th.
It's time for a one-shotter. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, did you see that? That went right quickly. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. How close was that to going in? He has this putt to save his par. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
I think this one is going to move to the left.
And this one will be for bogey. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Well, this is a touch of deja vu, isn't it? Taking this approach on from the same spot.
Hopefully it's not deja vu all over again as he missed the green yesterday. This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
A bit wild on approach there.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Let's take a look at Lydia Ko, shall we? Ooh. Sitting at 1 under the card. This putt is of 9 feet.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. John, do you have any info down there?
I'm down here on the 11th hole. Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Hey, Rich, this second shot into 13, fraught with danger?
It'll get your attention in a hurry, Luke. There's water fronting this green and a severe slope, kind of a false front, which will feed the golf ball back in the water if they don't hit it deep enough into the green with their second shots. Anything missed long and right will be a delicate pitch shot as well.
Sitting at -1. And this putt to move into the top 10. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. There's nothing better than a downhill shot to a green in golf. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. This remains for a share of 9th spot on the leaderboard. Currently a couple under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off here on the 15th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
This putt left for birdie. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've got it going right to left here.
Putt on the way and looking good early. All right, not bad from there.
That will drive you bats.
All right, that one is behind us. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Out of 16, it's a par 3.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Well, he misses the green. That's a tough one to swallow.
Yeah, Wynn took that one offline in a hurry.
It's time now to take a look at Lidiaco.
Second shot on the 16th hole. Okay, this putt from 20 feet away.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
This putt on the way, looking good. Tremendous lag putt. Okay, moving on to the next. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Ooh, boy, not pretty.
Det giver jo ingen mening, den kommer til den siden.
I'm down on the 15th. Tony Finau is just getting ready for his next shot.
We're back. Time to have more live play. We're going to see what can happen out of the fairway bunker.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
This is pitching wedge on the way. This is the third. Let's see if the player can manage a par. Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. Okay.
Come
good start
on.
at the junction. It's going to indicate right.
And a 4-footer left.
This for a bogey.
No longer in the red. He fought to even par for the event. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
That will definitely work.
Look out left.
Ooh, that was unfortunate to say the least. Looking to get up and down from here. Look at this.
Ah, come on.
8 feet left to the cup.
Don't go
close.
in. Don't go in. Blah, blah.
And the round will end with a tap in on 18. How about a last check of the leaderboard before we say goodbye? Everyone's round is complete and Xander Schauffele is out in front. Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome to Moving Day in Connecticut. It's the third round of the Travelers Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. We'll be following our featured player who currently sits inside the top 30 as our coverage begins.
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough. I thought it was gonna hang on, but nope.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. All right, going to need this one to save par. That putt goes in. Time to make a move.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Ah, come on, man.
That's a tough one to swallow.
Ah.
How about some highlights from Brooke Henderson?
And this was a chance from a long way out.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. This one will not be easy. Ooh, I think this one's coming up short.
And that's just sneaked into the second cut of rough.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. This putt is for par. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. And now teeing off on a par 4. That is an absolute missile. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with this next shot. It wasn't very good.
This is on a fantastic line. Really well done. 5 feet remains. He improves to 1 over par for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And we're on the tee of the par 4 4th hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
I like the looks of this. For more, we send it down to John.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 3rd.
Well, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 3rd.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This is a 5-iron. I thought that was going to go in. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Oh no, looks like the ball likes that heavy stuff.
Second shot here on the 5th. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is important. Big par putt here.
So no movement there. Player remains at even par. The 6th hole is a par 5. Well struck. Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago.
This is a beauty of a 3rd.
That's a great shot by Brooke Henderson. She'll be happy with that one. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole. That's a disappointing shot. Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. That's a tough one to swallow.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Green ये है
Let's head
green
out to
है
the
इधर
sixth hole.
पर.
Time now for the third. Needs this to drop to save par. That one drops. We have a par 3 here.
This one headed out to the left.
That's unfortunate. Sitting at 1 under. A chance here for par. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Just a little bit of movement right to left here.
Not
And
sure if
don't
that was
go
a misread,
in,
but it
don't
comes
go
up short.
in. Blah blah blah.
And to tap in bogey.
It's
And after that hole, he
unbelievable.
is slipping in the standings. The tee shot at number 9.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th.
That one almost went in the hole.
All right, let's get back to the action. Coming out of the thick stuff.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
He's got this putt for birdie. Let's check in with Henny.
This putt is around 32 feet.
This should turn back to the right. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. We've got 18 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day. And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
chosen the pitching wedge here.
Uh-oh, we're starting to hear roars from another part of the course. I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
That's a nice putt. He'll take that. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
And a site we used to
How
see
many times have you
Xander
said that
Schauffele
every
in top
time
spot.
in the game?
Welcome
Every
to par 4,
time.
12 hole.
Try to say something new.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Well, that was over-clubbed. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This is his 4th shot.
Det giver jo ingen mening, mand. Don't do anything. It's so net. It's so fucked up.
Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. Ooh.
Don't go
It's
in.
just about 3 feet away. Sitting at a couple over for the event.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? That's going to find the water, sadly. Time to take on this shot from the rough. Oh, this one might be heading towards the rough. Unfortunately, he'll have to hit out of the rough yet again with his next shot. That one's just going to catch the light rough. Sitting at 2 over par. This one's for bogey. This took place just a short time ago.
Second shot here.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele currently on top of this one. The 14th is a par 4. Unfortunately, that's going to end up in a tricky spot. Penny, what does his lie look like down there?
Oh, some smiles here, a bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one might be in the rough, needs to hold.
This would be a great up and down. Three feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
Two bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Sitting at 4 over for the event.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And from the bunker. This is a tricky putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This putt is for par, and it would be a big one.
Don't go how?
This one is 5 feet away.
Because the game is broken, man. I don't care.
Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. This one is 13 feet out.
Go in,
That
man.
didn't go in for birdie. Moving on to the next.
Blah, blah, blah.
John has the latest from the grounds.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on hole number 17.
As we move on to the next hole, let's take a quick glance at the leaderboard. Xander Schauffele on top by 1. That is a big-time drive. Setting this one up from about 100 yards away.
Okay, 1 extra club.
That is going to work. Big opportunity here. A putt for birdie. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5. As we take a look at the leaderboard, Xander Schauffele has a 1-shot lead.
Come on, be friendly. Listen up, ball. Steady.
For a while, I thought that was headed for danger, but it's still in the fairway. Here's the second at 18. Tough one to dial in. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par. And with that, he'll sign off on his round. Only one round to go, Rich. It was another great day in the booth.
Cheers, my friend.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.